Hey, y'all, I'm waiting on my food. I was just thinking, like, dating gets harder as you get older. Not because you older and people like, oh, yo, old ass. It ain't all because of that. It's because the older you get, the more aware you become of just life. You become more conscious of things. You become more in tune with yourself. So you start to know what gravitates your energy and what don't. And most things out here and people out here, most of their energies are not favorable to yours, especially depending on how much you done grown in your life and, you know, where you at and where you been. You know, the same things that may appear to be regal and funny to you in your 20s is not going to be funny to you in your 30s. You're going to start taking your life a lot more serious because you're thinking like, shit, I ain't got that much time left to be here, so I want to make my remaining years rememberable. I'm not trying to be sitting up here regretting the rest of my daggone life because I wasted my time trying to be something I'm not, which is 20 years old and I'm 30. And I feel like that's the problem with a lot of people. They not ready to accept where they at in their life. And it's like we got so many different things, technology out here that can help you, you know, cope with getting older, like plastic surgery. But at the end of the day, you can't change the inside. You can change the top layer, but you was who you was before you got here. Shout out to Jay-Z. You feel me? But you can't really, you know, alter anything else. But, you know, the physical is basically what people see when they first see you. But, you know, once you get to communicating and talking and all of that, people going to kind of pick up on, you know, that you a little bit more older than what you give off anyway. So I feel like being older is not a bad thing. It's a good thing because you can teach and help and you get so much respect from that in return. I mean, I don't want to be 30 my whole life. I don't see why or how females are so caught up in that mindset. You can't help or be any service to the future if you stuck on stupid and parked on dumb your whole life. You know, you can't think the same. Every decade, you need to be elevating, growing, and having something to really show for what you done learned. It ain't always just material things. It's about who have you helped? Who have you assisted in hard times? Who have you talked to? What words of encouragement have you distributed to uplift somebody? You know, it becomes more spiritual. It becomes more deep. It comes from a more cultural place. And I believe that's something that people really need to think about as they age. It's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Because it makes you realize, like, damn, I couldn't have made it. You know what I mean? And I never would have made it without you. For real. You know? You would have never made it without the higher power guiding you. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a lot of people, you got to think back when you was younger. It's a lot of people that ain't around today. You know, they didn't make it. They wasn't as fortunate. Their fate wasn't as fortunate as yours. So you got to take that with a grain of daggone salt and keep it the freak moving. You can't be sitting up here trying to be everybody you see on Instagram. Because, hell, them bitches don't even want to be who they are. So you looking about stupid. That's the blind leading the blind. You know, you got to just be happy where you at. You got to learn how, even me, it's an everyday practice. It's like, damn, we all want that instant gratification, that quick fix. But at the end of the day, life is a marathon, not a sprint. When you slowly reach into that pivotal moment in your life, it's so much more reward because you got so much to reflect on. But when you just quickity, bibbity bop, you can't even really enjoy it. You can't even breathe because you're like, damn, how the heck I get here? Like, and there be so many of us that think like that when we get stuff so fast. So it's like life is a marathon. Shouts out to Nipsey Hussle with all that, it's like I can't even talk. I get choked up talking about it. But with all of the music and material that he put out, you know, informing us that, you know, take it as slow as you need to take it, but just make sure you moving. You know, you don't have to run, but a nice jog, a nice walk will get you there just as fine. And you get to enjoy yourself. You get to breathe. You get to see things and enjoy the scenery. So that's just my little antidote for today. Just know that aging is not a bad thing. Just know you got a duty to society, to your community, to your world, to show your experiences and share your world so people can have somebody to look up to and help guide them through, you know, their untimely situations. I wish he would just go. Like, the light is not in front of you, boo. But the force is within you. But, no. But I just want people to know that, you know, life is beautiful once you learn how to smell the roses. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is, y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease. I'm going to talk to you all later.